Are you kind, talented, or simply shine bright? Brace yourselves because excellence can come with a hidden cost: negativity. Why do some treat you poorly for no apparent reason? They won't appreciate you, want you around, or make you feel good about yourself because your light irritates their darkness. You're simply being authentic and not harming anyone. You're kind and respectful to all, yet some will hate you and mistreat you no matter your words, actions, or offerings. They will never truly like or respect you. It's not about you. It's about their own struggles. The first reason is you embody light in a world that often leans towards darkness. You possess a rare and powerful spiritual presence, an aura that draws attention and sets you apart from others. It is as if you carry a Holy Spirit or divine connection within you, emanating kindness, wisdom, and an extraordinarily bright, positive energy. This potent, vibrant spiritual force is not just noticeable, but can be overwhelming for some who encounter it. You have the power to see the people's true selves on a profound, soulful level. Rather than being recognized for worldly achievements or material attributes, there is an understanding that you are identified by your deep, spiritual essence. An intense, almost spotlight-like radiance highlights your spirit, making you distinct from the masses. Your presence illuminates surroundings just by being there, a reflection of your intimate connection to something greater. Since childhood, you have felt like an outsider who doesn't quite fit into the typical patterns of this world. This sense of being set apart stems from your distinctive alignment with the divine. You are a child of God, imbued with the light needed to navigate the darkness that so often shrouds humanity. Embodying this light in a world that leans towards shadows and negativity is both your blessing and your challenge. Though you may occasionally stray into paths not befitting your true nature, there is an internal pull, a divine spark that guides you away from harmful missteps towards your highest trajectory as a beacon of illumination. Environments like bars and clubs, mired in toxicity and surface-level pursuits, highlight the contrast between your radiant essence and the dimness of unchecked human appetites. Your presence in such spaces can unintentionally lay bare the shadows and insecurities in others. Ultimately, a spiritual recognition occurs around you. People may not understand why, but they sense your energy as something profound and unsettling to the parts of themselves they keep obscured. You do not belong to this world in the typical sense. Your place is as an observer, guided by a higher calling to steward the light you embody amidst the encroaching darkness. The second key factor contributing to resentment towards the chosen ones is their remarkable presence. They often possess a transcendent presence that marks those around them, whether an aura of peace, serene confidence, or simply an energy that illuminates environments. In the spiritual context, this presence is seen as a manifestation of divine alignment or an expression of the inner light everyone carries but few reveal. This spiritual glow can cause the chosen ones to be perceived as special or different, eliciting both admiration and resentment. Those struggling with insecurities or feeling lost on their spiritual journeys may see this light as a painful reminder of their own shadows or perceived flaws. This contrast can generate envy and resentment, as instead of being inspired to seek enlightenment, some choose to project frustrations onto the chosen ones through hatred. The third reason is the remarkable resilience and determination of the chosen ones. Deeply spiritual characteristics Dolores Cannon highlighted as common among those advanced on their spiritual journey. These individuals often face significant adversity that tests their strength and faith, but emerge with renewed wisdom and strength. This resilience is an active choice to pursue spiritual growth even when facing painful obstacles or misunderstandings. Their determination to follow their life purpose by staying true to spiritual beliefs can threaten those preferring complacencies, security, or feeling insecure about facing similar challenges. The chosen one's ability to persist, turn adversity into learning, and move forward can provoke envy and resentment, negative reactions reflecting the discomfort some feel. Seeing others embrace challenges with courage and faith, reminding them of their own unresolved struggles or reluctance to change. The fourth factor reflects the inner conflicts of others. The chosen ones often involuntarily mirror those around them, reflecting their insecurities and inner conflicts. This ability is not a conscious choice, but a natural consequence of their authenticity and spiritual transparency. By living their truths and faithfully following spiritual paths, the chosen ones can inadvertently highlight areas where others feel they are lacking or failing in the spiritual context. It is believed that each person carries an inner light that can illuminate shadows, not only their own, but also those of others. When the chosen ones illuminate these shadows, they can inadvertently cause discomfort or fear in people who are not yet ready to face or recognize their own inner dilemmas. This can lead to feelings of resentment or even hatred, as it is easier to harass the mirror than to face the truth it reflects. Additionally, the chosen ones often maintain an integrity and commitment to personal and spiritual growth that can be challenging for others who live in a more superficial or unexamined way. This difference in levels of awareness and self-examination can create a perceived chasm between the chosen and those around them, intensifying feelings of inadequacy or resentment for those who feel judged or diminished by the mere presence of the chosen. This dynamic can create an atmosphere where the chosen ones are seen not only as individuals on a path of growth, but as unwitting catalysts of emotional discomfort for others, which means they are often misunderstood or rejected by those in conflict with their own inner truths. The fifth reason is the compassion and authenticity that the chosen ones display. These qualities paradoxically can attract both admiration and resentment. Such characteristics emanate naturally from individuals aligned with their spiritual purposes and living in a true and open way. They interact genuinely with the world without pretenses or masks, which in many contexts would only be seen positively. According to Dolores Cannon's teachings on soul evolution, such purity results from many lifetimes of learning and spiritual growth, culminating in a compelling and genuine presence. However, authenticity and friendliness can, in some cases, highlight a lack of these qualities in others. People struggling with their own authenticity or who often wear social masks can feel threatened or exposed by the transparency and sincerity of the chosen ones. This can trigger uncomfortable introspection or even denial, leading to feelings of hostility or resentment. In a spiritual context, the compassion and authenticity of the chosen ones reflect a deep connection with their higher selves and a willingness to relate to others compassionately and non-judgmentally. They often possess an innate empathy, allowing them to understand and intensely connect with the pains and joys of others. For those around them who have not yet reached such self-acceptance or spiritual awareness, this empathy can seem like a constant reminder of their own inadequacies or perceived failings. Therefore, while the chosen one's compassion and authenticity are sources of light and inspiration, these same qualities can illuminate aspects others would prefer to keep hidden or unexplored, generating an adverse reaction rather than a positive response. The mere fact of being identified as chosen can make these individuals targets for projected negativity. This often stems from the belief or perception that they have a special, divinely guided purpose or mission. While this label can inspire strength for the individual, it can also attract scrutiny and envy from others. Many spiritual traditions believe those destined for significant roles in humanity's spiritual development face challenges commensurate with their mission, not only external obstacles but also the projection of negative feelings by others who may see the chosen ones as a threat to the status quo or a rebuke to their own life choices. This projected negativity manifests as hatred, jealousy, or even a desire to see the chosen one fail, validating the projector's insecurities or failures. Being seen as special makes it easier for chosen ones to be used as receptacles for frustrations, fears, and dissatisfactions that actually belong to those projecting them. This is intensified in environments valuing conformity and mediocrity, where exceptionality is viewed with suspicion. Thus, chosen ones carry the weight of their missions and the emotional discomfort of those around them, becoming true beacons, attracting the darkness of others. A contributing factor is implicit prejudice and misunderstanding, profoundly influenced by memories and experiences from past lives. According to Dolores Cannon's teachings, souls carry memories and traumas from previous incarnations, affecting their interactions and perceptions in subsequent lives. In this context, chosen ones can face misunderstanding or prejudice due to resonances of others' past experiences with them, even unconsciously. These resonances generate negative reactions based not only on current interactions, but deep-rooted conflicts or prejudices transcending time and space. For example, if someone had a negative past life experience with a currently recognized chosen one, there may be a predisposition to resentment or distrust regardless of that person's current behavior. These feelings are reinforced by implicit prejudices formed not only from direct experiences, but from cultural, social, and spiritual influences accumulated over lifetimes. Moreover, Cannon's teachings suggest chosen ones often have missions involving breaking old patterns and introducing new paradigms, fertile ground for misunderstandings, as they can be seen as threats to the established order simply for aligning with purposes challenging convention. Thus, implicit prejudice and misunderstandings are significantly aggravated by the complexity of soul memories and past life influences, making chosen ones targets of profoundly rooted enigmatic adverse reactions, transcending ordinary understandings of temporality and individuality. Finally, the contrast between light and dark is fundamental to spiritual growth and evolution. The chosen ones, firmly on light's side, naturally highlight the surrounding darkness, leading to resistance and hatred from those not yet ready to embrace the light. This highlights the chosen one's spiritual work as a catalyst for individual and collective transformation, a powerful synthesis of how light and dark dynamics operate on the spiritual journey, particularly for those considered chosen. The presence of these light-aligned individuals functions not only as a reflection of their own virtue, but as a beacon illuminating the dark areas in the environment and people around them. The resistance and hatred they face can be understood as a natural reaction from those rooted in darkness patterns, whether from fear, ignorance, or attachment to old ways of being. The light brought by chosen ones challenges these patterns, provoking an instinctive defensive reaction manifesting as antagonism or rejection. However, it is this confrontation between light and darkness that provides opportunities for spiritual growth and evolution. By being negativity targets, chosen ones not only have their own strengths and resilience tested and strengthened, but play a crucial role in provoking reflection, questioning, and potential transformation in others. Through their existence and actions, chosen ones serve as catalysts for change, encouraging those around them to re-examine their own lives and choices. This process, though often uncomfortable and challenging, is essential for transcending old limitations and aligning with higher spiritual paths. Thus, even though facing resistance, the role of chosen ones is fundamental, not only for their own spiritual development, but for advancing collective consciousness. We must understand that in most cases, people are not demonic. Rather, a demonic spirit has taken hold of them. You cannot remove their pain, you can only move on. When others behave irrationally towards you, lie about you, are rude to you for no reason, it is because they see the light within you and are intimidated by its brilliance because they do not possess it. When people see the light inside you, it forces them to reflect on themselves and face their pain. You have greatness within you, and you should know that this will unleash the enemies around you. The phrase, "your spirit irritates the darkness," conveys that your strong, positive spiritual presence can disturb or disrupt negative influences or internal struggles others may be dealing with. It implies your positive energy and resilience can disrupt or challenge the negative forces or personal issues of other people. Some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their darkness. It's not you, you're not broken, it's your brilliance highlighting their fractures. They feel less than when around you and still won't like you even if you cured cancer, solved world hunger, and brought world peace. Everyone has inner demons they've never dealt with. In most cases, you're not the problem. It's the inner spirits they're not fully aware of. In a healthy society, your relationships keep you aware of when your demons are taking over. You can see these negative spirits daily: jealousy, fear, bullying, gossip, hatred, lack of self-motivation, low self-esteem, insecurity, narcissism. Ignore the haters. They don't understand your purpose or greatness. It's almost as if they're afraid of changing for the better in the presence of someone in a better place. You can't heal them directly. They have to do the work and heal their shadow. Be wary of new people coming into your life. Only a few have good intentions about why they want to be your friend or start a relationship with you. Some are sent to help us, others to destroy us. Discernment is key here. If you're still here, you're part of the faithful circle of wisdom seekers. Thanks for joining us today. If you resonated with this message, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth, self-awareness, and spiritual development.